people, welcome back to Based or Cringe. These intros are getting worse and worse. This is a stupid strategy. It's time to test logbooks. These are not on the Atlas. These are not maps. These are an out of Atlas mechanic. And I will run 50 of them. Now, why is there 250 of them here, you might ask? It's because I'm only going to run the ones where a boss spawns. All of these are 2-gen logbooks, so Black Scythe mercenaries, and there is a 20% chance that a boss will spawn. Now, some dumbass YouTuber put out a strategy on expeditions recently, so the logbooks price went down, which is very nice because I could fill up on all of these logbooks, and I also self-farm some of these. You can get them for like 4C each now. Now, this might change in the future, as always. I paid basically 3, 4, 5, 6C each for these. And then also I blessed orb them a little bit. Blessed orbs are almost free. They're like a 1/10 of a chaos. And then I all can goad them until they are 65 or higher. So we'll say about 5.5C each for the cost for these. And I'm gonna be deleting 4 of them and then running 1 on average. We'll see if that holds up. I'll just load up like 5 of them. We talk to Denny G and we go to the best Black Scythe one. So a word about layouts. The good layouts are Dried Riverbed, Vault Temple, Shipwreck Reef, and Forest Ruins. Those are the good ones. Now, I'm not only running the good ones, but I'm trying to not run Sarn Slums, Mountain Slide, and Rotting Temple. Those are the really bad ones. So everything else is okay, and even the bad ones are okay as long as it has 2 good implicits. It's probably impossible, maybe not impossible, but almost impossible to make a regex for this, buying these. I just have a trade search, and then I actually have to read. So I am buying Black Scythe logbooks that are on the good layouts with the Black Scythe mercenaries and have at least 2 good implicits. So for example, this Desert Ruins is an okay layout. We have explosive radius and extra chance for extra suffix. So the good implicits are explosive radius, explosive range, number of explosives, remnants have additional suffix, increased number of remnants, increased number of runic monsters, and that's it. Those are all the good implicits. So with all that yapping out of the way, I'm putting in my first logbook and we'll see what happens. We open the map, we see that there is no boss, we leave. That's the gameplay. Minus 5C. Next gameplay. We load in, there is no boss, we leave. Good strat. Setting chaos on fire. Uh-oh. No boss. I have a budget of 20C. Will the strat work for me? I don't know. No boss. And then we open number 5. And on average, this should have a boss. But maybe it won't. Oh, look, it does. So what happens when there is a boss? So every remnant affects the boss down the chain. So you don't want to rush the boss. You want the last thing to be the boss. And you want to pick up as many remnants before as possible. So every remnant increases the boss loot by 5%, as well as whatever it says. So if there is quantity of items or quantity of something else, quantity of artifacts, you want to pick those up. I think you want the artifacts too, but I mean, I'm not gonna be reading these, so I just want to find some examples. Quantity of artifacts, yeah. So we want to pick up as many remnants as possible and also prioritize quantity of artifacts and quantity of items. Now, I'm not gonna be running around and reading all the stuff. I just kind of look at the map and then try to chain as many of the remnant markers as I can, ending at the boss. So right now, looking at this, it looks like I'll go up here, then around, maybe up here, depending on how many explosives I have or how much range I have, come down here, grab these, and then end at the boss. That's it. So let's go. There's triple here. Holy shit. The only thing I can't do is Chaos Immune. So we try to not get that. And then in the meanwhile, we're also picking up some runic monsters, some random currency chests, you know. Oh, we ran out, so we have to be faster. All right, that's it. That's the boss. Good luck. And it's 1 in 5, so... What? Hello? That's twice the divines I've total found in the entire league. Log in. We did it. This is the strat, guys. I'm telling you. This is it. Invest now. What the fuck? Alright, 2 mirrors next. Guys. Girls. This is where they put the divines. They took them off the maps and they put them in out of Atlas mechanics. Sanctum, logbooks, paid actor. This is the next map that I'm running from the two. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, this divine is on the next one. We just got the 2 in the previous one that we just ran. Okay, surely this is not just a fluke. All right, nice, nice, nice. Boom, 35 coinage. Holy shit. Let's go. Okay. Slight modification, okay? We're not blindly fishing for bosses, but if we zone in and there is a currency chest right under our mouse or whatever, or, you know, 1 explosion away, we blow that up because it takes a couple of seconds and it's a little bit, you know, there's little chance for divines, mirrors, copium. So we're gonna start doing that now at logbook number 20 or so out of 250. So pretty early on. Let me see if I can see an example here. I'll open a new one. Probably no boss. No boss. And there is no close currency chest. There's a stack deck here. We can blow that up, but I don't think that's worth. I think I'll only do currency unless it drops multiple stack decks. It's just 1 stack deck. That's probably not worth. So yeah, if there's an instant currency chest, we blow it up. Otherwise, we fish for boss next. Oh, hello. The little chest hiding in the corner had a divine. Paid actor. I will not rest until this boss is dead. No, I've popped my cooldown again. I keep forgetting. I just hold it. Just hold it. Or maybe it's gonna be up. There. Yeah, it's up a little bit. Yeah, it's up. It's up. It's up. It's good. Boom. 36. Exotic coinage. Let's go. Boom. 38. Yo. 44 from this one. That was pretty good. It's actually off screen. Okay, guys, I managed to build something that I can't kill. If I squish my client, we can see that monsters have 90% chance to avoid all damage from hits. So I think I actually can't do this. So I mean, there is a chance, there is a 10% chance that I do damage, but I don't think that's enough to clear this. You know what? We'll try a little bit. Maybe we kill them. All right, guys. After 5,000 years, we are killing this boss. Okay. I can only do damage 10% of the time, and even then, my damage is giga reduced. But I will be victorious. And it's gonna be glorious. Watch this. Look. Feast your eyes upon this loot explosion. 29 coins. Fuck, that was so not worth it. Okay, next. 41 coins. I don't know if it's that good. I haven't seen that many coins. I'll say 30. I'd be happy with 30. Oh, hello. Okay, finally the divines are back. It's been a long time. It's been a long divine dry streak after those initial 3. Nice. Schmetterling. Oh, exalted shrine. Huge. Yo, Let's go. That was worth. I told you those 4 explosions were worth. Next divine in this economy. That's almost a mirror. Could be good. She follows up her first voice line with the second voice line so fast. I will not rest until this land is cleansed. Reap. Like it's almost part of the same sentence, you know? 40! Dude. I think that's the most we've got. Or did I get 41 once? 45 from this one. That was a juicy one. Oh, okay. The very end. 2 before the last logbook. The quick 2C chest. 1 last divine. Can we get 1 last boss though? There is no boss. Well then, we blow up the 1C. And we are done with 250 logbooks. Jesus. Okay, kind of unlucky on the bosses. 45 instead of 50. Should have gotten average, but there it is. We got this, 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 and this. Now I will sort it and be back. Let's do the scarabs real quick. Current divine price 106, 105. We'll do 105. We got 82C worth of scarabs, so nothing crazy. We'll add 80C here, and let's get started on the pricing. Windows calculator, and here we go. I have sorted some stuff. This is what we got. This is very easy because this is where all the value is, and Wealthy Exile will tell us how much exactly. I wrote down some stuff. 37 maps, 37C, special maps, deception contracts, blueprints, 1 necrotic armor, 26 quality, some scarabs, and that's it. And the rest will Wealthy Exile. We'll also got some of these flasks from Verana, but they are 2C, so they're pretty worthless. So just, you know, mentioning. We killed 45 bosses and we got 4 flasks. 7 raw div, pretty good. Now let's take out how much we spent. I bought these at 4 to 5C each. Some of them were already good, some of them I just aucted, some of them I used a couple of blast orbs. We can calculate 5.5C each logbook for investment. So 250 times 5.5 is minus 1,375C. That was our investment. So we're at negative 1,100C. Let's find out what we actually made though. Oh yeah, I also listed a couple of gems that were good, like some level 1 20 quality gems. We have another like 30C coming in here. Edit tabs. Base store cringe currency, base store cringe, 1C, here we go. $58 div. Jesus. Okay, that's 6,090 chaos. So that's 4,985C profit, which, let's put that back in div. Actually, the coins are valued at 3C at the moment. Let's take a look at Faustus. They are 3C. Okay. 2.8 for Instacell and 3C for buy. 3.1, 3.2, really. So that's what we got. That's 47 div profit. 47.47 over 250 logbooks, where you only run the boss, is 0.18 divine profit per logbook. However, we haven't really run 250. We have run 45, and then we just, you know, blew up the initial start of the logbook if there was like a currency chest nearby. So we only really run about 50 logbooks. So 47 over 47 logbooks is 1 divine profit per logbook if it has a boss. I got a little unlucky, so I should have gotten 50 bosses. I got 45 instead. Out of the 250 on average, I should get 50. It's 20% spawn chance. and we got 1,371 exotic coinage. So if we liquidated this instantly, then that's what we would get. However, it took quite long to run them. It is 250 logbooks, scouting, see if there's a boss, blowing up one screen, leaving, or doing the actual full logbook for a boss. So I timed 50 of them, and during those 50, I actually got 10 bosses. So I actually got the average. So that took 48.5 minutes. So the whole thing took 5 times that, which is 242.5 minutes over 60, is exactly 4 hours. 48 div over 4 hours is 11.8 div per hour. That is not great.
Fix your game, GG.
It's okay because it's not that hard as Expedition, but like any of the other strats that we tested so far this league are better than this. It is questionable that whether running the rest of the bad logbooks is gonna make this number go up or down, the per hour number, because you're trying to just speed run to the next boss one. You are, constantly deleting currency whenever you do that. So whenever you open a logbook and there is no chest nearby or no boss, you just leave. You just deleted 5-6 chaos. Setting it up was not that bad, although, I mean, I bought a lot. Like 250 is a lot to buy. Like if you just have logbooks trolling, hanging around, you can run them. But yeah, I did buy good ones, and I did blast them, and then I did roll them. There's no Atlas setup, there's no Scarab buying, there's no Scarab setting up or anything like that. There's no map device. You just click Danny G and put in the book. But yeah, not great numbers. However, these coins are really cheap. So what if 2gen is actually where the real value is? Because of course, during all of this Expedition and logbook stuff, we farmed a bunch of 2gen currency. So we could just reroll his inventory. It seems like I am capped in all of these artifacts. I didn't even know that there is a cap. But apparently I'm capped. I wonder how long I've been capped. Anyway, maybe I'll haggle them. This is not that great value. So maybe we can get some more value out of it. Maybe I'll do a second test where I just 2gen gamble or 2gen haggle and see if that's worth it this league. When we did the last Expedition test a few leagues ago, haggling with 2gen was a slight currency loss. So you would actually be better off just constantly running Expeditions with 2gen and just selling your coins per hour basis at the time. So I think it was like 25 div per hour on the top end, just blasting Expeditions, and then it's like 20 div per hour for the 2gen haggle. But at that time, I think Expedition coinage or exotic coinages were like 6 or 7C in between there. So now with like under 3C, it might actually be really valuable. Anyway, based or cringe. Honestly, it was pretty chill. I did like running it, but the numbers are just not there. At least not this way. Gold. We got 150k gold on the 45-ish that we ran. It's about 3.5k per logbook that you run. So the gold is bad. The gold is really bad. Guys, that's been logbook boss rushing. It is pretty chill. This is pretty fun, honestly. If you have a good single target build, the boss will die fast. Probably run even faster if you like don't blow up the first chest in the bad ones or whatever. Just insta-leave if it's not boss. It's not great numbers. It's not terrible numbers either. I mean, 12-ish div per hour is not too bad, or 11 something. But yeah, mid. I would say it was mid. However, what about these coins though?